So, but, all right, let's go ahead. All right, we're going to do some like warm up, and we'll do some like shoulder stretching with the warm up, and I'm going to add it into the flow too. Does that sound good? Okay. So, all right, everybody good to go? Okay, let's go ahead and start standing up, this time in a forward fold. Okay, we're just gonna go right into a forward fold. So keep your feet about hip distance apart. Yeah, outer hip distance apart, okay? But make sure that your feet are parallel to each other. All right, put a gentle micro bend in your knees as you fold forward. Okay, I want you just to start lengthening out your hamstrings, starting to get some movement in the back of your legs, okay? So also, if you want a little bit extra here, I want you to go ahead and grab opposite elbows and just open up the top stretch of your back and your shoulders just by letting yourself hang heavy down towards your mat. Nice deep breath in to expand those lungs. And as you exhale, I want you just to release and melt down, okay? Just let gravity help you to relax a little bit deeper, get a little bit more length in this pose just by letting yourself relax and melt down. Maybe closing the eyes if they're not already closed. Nice deep inhale through your nose. As you exhale, just try to let yourself release a little bit more. Maybe even scoop out that low belly. You can hinge at those hips and just fold a little bit closer towards your thighs. Nice deep inhales. Slow, methodical inhales. And then remember, as you exhale, I want you to slowly let the air come back out through your nose. Starting to find stillness within your mind. Slow down your body here. Focus on the present moment and your breath. That is it. Just for this moment, just focus on your breath. And being able to turn inward. Finding that quietness and that stillness within your mind and your body. Creating that space for yourself, not only physically, but mentally. Let's try to release that fog within ourselves. Okay, lift away those clouds. Find a nice clear path and a nice clear landscape. Go ahead and take one more breath in here. And then as you exhale, release those elbows and bring your hands down to your mat. Inhale, come halfway up to lengthen your spine. As you exhale, we're going to plant our left hand down in front of our gaze and bend the left knee. Let's inhale that right arm up to the sky. Open up that chest, extend through those fingertips. Okay, send that gaze either up towards that right palm or just out in front of you. Nice deep breath in here. Try to peel your arm back a little bit more, start to get some opening in the front of your chest. Okay. One more deep breath in here. As you exhale, let's go ahead and bring that right hand down to your mat. Okay, replace it with the left hand. Let's bend into the right knee and straighten the left leg. Inhale that left arm up to the sky, so we're gently twisting that spine. We're lengthening through our fingertips to open up the front of our chest as well. want you to stay here for a few breaths, okay? Start to really connect that breath with movement. So whenever you inhale, I want you to lengthen and rise up. And whenever you exhale, I want you to root down. Okay? Try to peel that shoulder back a little bit more. One more inhale. As you exhale, let's go ahead and bring that left hand down to meet the right. Okay, inhale halfway up one more time. Get some length in that spine. As you exhale, let's fold forward and just let yourself melt. Then on your next inhale, I want you to slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, letting your head be the last thing that makes its way up. Once you get there, let's go ahead and roll those shoulders back. Step those feet about inner hip distance apart this time, okay? Let's go ahead and bring those hands behind our back, interlace those fingertips, all right? As you inhale, I want you to straighten those arms, lean back, and open up that chest, okay? So we're gonna stay here for a few breaths before we fold forward. Okay, so start to really feel that opening across the top of your chest, okay? Start to feel the movement in your shoulders. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, I want you to hinge at the hips and just start to fold forward again, okay? Try to bring those arms as far away from your body as you can. Okay, let your head hang heavy down towards your mat. Deep breath in. Create that space for yourself. As you exhale, just let the day melt away. Focus only on you and your mat right now. One more breath in. As you exhale, slowly release that bind to bring those hands down to the mat. Then as you inhale, stand all the way up again. Let's bring those arms over our head. Okay, extend through those fingertips. Bring those palms together over our head. Okay, grab that left wrist. I want you to lift up on it. And then exhale, side bend to your right. Kick that left hip out. Get some length in that side body, okay? Lift that arm up and away from your body, okay? You'll feel that stretch in the back of your shoulder blade. One more breath in. Full complete exhale. Inhale to come back through the center. Okay, let's grab that right wrist, lift up, okay? Then exhale, side bend to your left. Kick that right hip out. You should feel this behind your shoulder blade. You should feel that opening in the back of your shoulder. Okay, feel that lengthening in the right side body. Take one more breath in. Full complete exhale out. Then inhale, come back to center. Reach up for the sky. As you exhale, I want you to bend at your elbows. Bring those shoulder blades down your spine. Open up your chest. As you exhale, tuck your chin and round your spine. Hug a nice big tree. And then bring those arms down to your sides. All right, let's do that again. So let's inhale those arms up to the sky. Grab that left wrist and pull up. Then exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, come back to center. Switching sides, lift up, then exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, back to center, reach for the sky. Exhale, bend the elbows, bring those shoulder blades down your spine. Tuck your chin as you hug that nice big tree. And then bring those arms back down to your sides. One more time, inhale those arms up to the sky. Lift up, exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale to center. Lift up on the right wrist, exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, back to center, reach for the sky. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the chest and the throat. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, hug that tree. And then bring those arms down to your sides. Awesome. All right, inhale, arms go up to the sky. Exhale, we're just gonna hinge at the hips, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen that spine. As you exhale, let's plant our hands and step back. First vinyasa of our practice. Shift the weight forward so your shoulders are past your wrists, then lower down. Keep the thighs on the mat this time, okay? Peel that chest up, open your heart. And then as you exhale, I want you to splay those knees and let those heels kiss. Come into child's pose. Okay, then bring that right hand to your right ankle. And then inhale your left arm up over your head. Push that pelvis forward. Okay, swinging camel. Exhale, come around. Connect that palm to your left ankle this time. Let your forehead hit the mat. Inhale, the right arm goes up over your head. You lean back and open up that body. Okay, make sure you rotate that arm so you get that full rotation of your rotator cuff. Okay, exhale, come back down. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Push up to tabletop pose. Then tuck your toes under and lift up into downward facing dog. Okay, turn those toes slightly inwards. Nice deep breath in through your nose as you create that space in between your vertebrae. As you exhale, I want you to scoop out that low belly and push your chest close to your thighs. Send that gaze towards your navel. Again, nice deep breath in through your nose. Try to hike those hips into the sky a little bit more. As you exhale, send the weight back towards your heels. Scoop out that belly and push your chest towards your thighs. Nice, full, complete inhales here. Slow and methodical. Complete exhales through your nose. And I want you to begin to engage that Ujjayi breath from here on out. So you constrict your breath at the back of your throat as you inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to pull that core towards your spine as you breathe out through your nose. Let that breath sound like ocean waves crashing onto the shore. Okay, let's just do one more breath here. Full, complete exhale. As you inhale, let's rise onto those toes. Gaze in between your hands. Exhale, step your feet to the front of your mat. Come halfway up to lengthen your spine. Hold as you exhale. Then inhale, rise on up. Bring those arms over your head. Reach through those fingertips. As you exhale, just go ahead and swan dive right back down. Inhale, halfway up to lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back. Lower down to chaturanga. Keep those elbows tucked into your sides. Peel your chest up as you lift that gaze towards the sky. As you exhale, sink your weight back towards your heels, coming into child's pose. Right hand comes to your right ankle. Inhale that left arm up over your head. Move very organically here as you open up. As you exhale, make sure that you make that connection with your palm to your heel. Inhale, the right arm goes up over your head. Push that pelvis forward. Lean back. I want you to get that full movement in your arms. Exhale, come back around. And you let your forehead hit the mat. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale to the tabletop pose. Then exhale, tuck those toes. Use your core to lift those hips into the air. Downward facing dog. Okay. Stay here for 4 more Ujjayi breaths. Remember your cues. Toes are turned inwards. You want that thigh rotation to open up those hip flexors. Okay. As you inhale, you try to lift those hips higher into the sky. As you exhale, you shift the weight back towards your heels. Okay, the more you push that weight back towards your heels, the more you're going to take the weight out of your hands. But you're also going to get that length on the top of your back. You're going to feel that space being created in between each one of your vertebrae. You'll be able to open up your chest and your shoulders, finding that stillness and that quietness within you. On your next inhale, let's rise onto the toes, gaze in between your hands. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Come halfway up, lengthen your spine. Hold as you exhale. Inhale to rise up again. Let's go ahead and bring those arms over our head. And then exhale, bring those hands to heart center, Namaste. We're going to do something a little bit different for our sun B today, okay? So I want you to go ahead and bend into your knees. Bring those arms over your head, coming into your chair pose. Remember, you are tucking your pelvis under, you're engaging your core. Sending that seat a little bit farther behind you so you can see your toes. As you breathe in, you extend through those fingertips, but keep those shoulders soft and away from your ears. Okay. Deep breath in through your nose. Okay, as you exhale, I want you to open to the right. Arms come to a T. Okay. Then from here, this is going to be a little bit tricky, but what I want you to do is I want you to come back through to the center, but I want you to hook the right elbow underneath the left and come into eagle arms. Okay. And then lift up towards the sky. And as you exhale, I want you to do a nice crunch in towards your center. Okay. Then inhale, come back to center, release that, and bring your arms back into chair pose. Okay. Take one more breath in, just this time. And then exhale, let's open to the left this time, okay? Arms come to a T. Okay, as you inhale, you come back through the center, but then you're going to hook that left elbow underneath the right and come into eagle arms on this side, okay? So inhale, the gaze goes up towards the sky, okay? Deep breath in as you open up the front of your body. And then as you exhale, I want you to crunch in towards your core. Bring those elbows close to your thighs. Then inhale, come back up to center, release, chair pose. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward, melt into your thighs. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to either cobra, or you can do up dog if you like. Tucking those toes, using that core, lifting those hips into the sky, downward facing dog. From here, let's go ahead and step that right foot to the front of your mat, pivot down on your back heel. Rise up to warrior one, really extend through those fingertips. Okay, as you exhale, I want you to open up to warrior two. Okay, so pull that left hip behind you. Okay, arms come out to a T. Then bring those hands behind your back, interlace those fingertips. Inhale, send the gaze up towards the sky, open up your heart. Exhale, waterfall down, bring that head close down towards your mat. Pull those arms away from your body. And take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, I want you to release that bind and bring that left hand down to your mat. Pivot off of your back heel and then open up to dragonfly twist on the right. Okay, pull that right hip behind you. Lift up through those fingertips, okay? Deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, let's go ahead and bring that right hand down to your mat. Step back to the top of your plank and then lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to peel the chest up, opening your heart. Exhale, tucking your toes. Remember, you used your core, okay? Engage that energy lock here to come into downward dog. Then step that left foot to the front of your mat, pivot down on your back heel. Rise up to warrior one. Extend through those fingertips. As you exhale, I want you to pull that right hip behind you and soften those shoulders away from your ears, extending those arms out to a T. Go ahead and bring those hands behind your back, interlace those fingertips. Inhale to send the gaze up towards the sky, open up that chest and that heart. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Waterfall down, bring that head close down towards your mat and pull those arms away from your body. Take one more deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, I want you to go ahead and release that bind and plant your right hand down in front of your gaze. Pivot off of your back heel. Send that left arm up to the sky as you inhale for dragonfly twist. Take one more deep breath in here. Exhale, go ahead and plant that left hand down and then step back to the top of your plank. Lower down slowly, then rise up again. Lift up the chest and the gaze towards the sun. Tuck your toes. Send those hips into the air as you exhale. 5 breaths here for downward facing dog. Remember, I want you to lengthen through your spine. We'll just scoop out that low belly as you exhale. Push that chest towards your thighs. Okay, open up every part of your body that you can think of right now. Create that space for yourself. You feel that movement of that energy swirling within your body. Use your breath to help you get more in tune with your body every single round. On your next inhale, let's gently rise onto those toes and gaze in between those palms. As you exhale, make your way to the front of your mat, halfway up to lift and lengthen that spine, folding as you exhale. Bending your knees, raising those arms up over your head, coming into your chair pose. As you exhale, we open up to a T to the right. And then when we come back around, that right arm goes underneath the left, coming into eagle arms. Inhale, up towards the sky, open up that front body. Then as you exhale, I want you to curl in towards your core. Okay, inhale, back up to chair. Release that bind, look up towards the sky. Exhale, open to the left this time. Maybe the gaze goes past your thumb. As you inhale, bring that left arm underneath your right, eagle arms. Open up and lean back. Exhale, pull yourself in towards your center. Inhale, back up to center, coming into your chair pose. Exhale, straightening those legs, folding forward, letting yourself melt into your thighs. Inhale to come halfway up, lengthen that spine. Exhale, plant those hands, step back, lower down slowly. Rise up as you breathe in, send the gaze towards the sun. Tucking your toes, use your core, lift those hips high into the sky, downward facing dog. Stepping your right foot to the front of your mat immediately, coming down on your back heel. Inhaling those arms up to the sky, warrior one. As you exhale, we soften into warrior two. Remember, we pull that left hip behind us, square those hips off to the long edge of your mat. Bring those arms behind your back, interlace your fingertips. Inhale to straighten those arms, sending the gaze up towards the sky. Open your heart. Exhale, swan dive down. I want you to breathe a little slower this time, okay? Really focus on lengthening out your inhales and your exhales. You stay here for another breath in. As you exhale, gently release that bind and bring that left hand down in front of your gaze. Pivot off the back heel. Inhale to peel that right arm up to the sky, dragonfly twist. Exhale, right hand comes down, you step back to your plank. Move through your vinyasa, and then meet me in your downward facing dog. Remember, linking your breath with your movement. Inhales to rise up. Exhales to root down. Step that left foot to the front of your mat. Pivot down on your back heel. Inhale to warrior one. Lengthen through those fingertips. Slowly soften into warrior two, pulling that right hip behind you. You bring those hands behind your back. Interlace those fingertips. Inhale to lift up. Send the gaze towards the sky. Open that chest. Exhale, slowly waterfall down. Letting yourself relax into this pose. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, release the bind. Plant your right hand down. Pivot off of your back heel and open up to dragonfly twist as you breathe in. Slowly exhale, bringing that left hand down. Stepping back to the top of your plank. Moving through a vinyasa. Meeting me in either downward facing dog or child's pose for 5 breaths. Remember, just focus on your breath. Use it to help you get more in tune with your body. Use it to help you to find that stillness, to find that quiet place within yourself. Taking another round of breath. And when you are ready, on your inhale, rise onto your toes. Gaze in between those hands. Exhale, make your way to the front of your mat. Come halfway up to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold forward and melt into your thighs. Go ahead and bend those knees. Bring those arms up over your head. Let's do one more round of sun B. As you exhale, open to the right. Inhale, back to center, eagle arms. Okay, hook that elbow underneath your left hand. Lean back and open your body. Exhale, bring yourself down towards your center. Inhale, back up to center, release that twist. Arms going to the sky. Exhale, we're gonna open up to the left this time. Inhale to eagle arms on your left. Bring that left arm underneath your right. Connect those palms. Lean back, open up to pull yourself back through to your center. Okay, really feel that tightness and that, that core movement here. Inhale, coming back up, releasing the bind, but sticking those arms into the air, sending through those fingertips. Exhale, straightening those legs, folding forward, melting into your thighs. Lifting and lengthening as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, you plant those hands and step back to your plank. Let's slowly lower down to our chaturanga. Rising up as we inhale to either cobra or up dog. Tucking the toes and lifting those hips as we exhale to downward facing dog. Stepping that right foot to the front of our mat. Let's pivot down on our back heel. Rise up to warrior one. Root down through all four corners of both of our feet. As you exhale, pull that left hip behind you, soften into warrior two. Shoulders are away from your ears, extending through your fingertips. Hands come behind your back and interlace those fingertips. Inhale to extend those arms, lean back and open up that chest. Exhale, hinge at the hips, waterfall down. Let your head hang heavy toward your mat. Deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, go ahead and release that bind and plant your left hand down. Open up to dragonfly twist on the right hand side. Exhale, plant that right hand down, step back to your plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to peel your chest up, open your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Step that left foot to the front of your mat, pivot down on the back heel. Rise up. Warrior one, extend through those fingertips. Exhale, we soften into warrior two. Okay, shoulders are soft, fingers are extended through. Hands come behind our back, interlace those fingertips. Deep inhale to lean back and lengthen and open up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Waterfall down, let the head hang heavy. Deep breath in through our nose. Exhale, release that bind, plant that hand. Peel open, dragonfly twist. Exhale, root down through the palm of that left hand. Step back, lower down. Inhale to rise up again. Exhale, yogi's choice, downward dog or child's pose. 5 ujjayi breaths. Nice, slow, lengthened inhales. Same on your exhales. Be nice and slow, methodical. Okay, let yourself use this as a resting period. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to rise onto your toes, gaze in between those hands. Exhale, step your feet to the front of your mat. Come halfway up to lengthen your spine. Hold as you exhale. Bend your knees, bring those arms up over your head, reach through those fingertips. You're going to stay here for a few breaths. And I want you to really Notice how your body feels in this pose, okay? Do you have your pelvis tucked under? Is your core engaged? Okay? Making sure that you have your shoulders softened away from your ears. Okay, let's try to connect those palms over our head here, okay? If it's a little bit harder to do, then interlace those fingertips and kind of come into Charlie's Angels, okay? So you keep your pointer fingers up in the air, but interlock those fingertips and then keep those arms up over your head. You're gonna feel the opening in the back of your shoulders, okay? You're gonna feel that space being created and opening up underneath your shoulder blades. Okay, so let's try to extend those arms a little bit higher into the sky, open up the top of our back a little bit more. Nice deep breath in through our nose. As you exhale, I want you to swing those arms back behind you, okay? Bring yourself onto your toes just for 3 breaths, okay? That's already 1. And extend those arms a little bit higher behind you, okay? So you really engage those triceps. Last breath in. As you exhale, let's rock back onto those heels, lift up on the toes and bring those arms out in front of you. Make sure that you tuck that pelvis under, you keep that spine nice and long. Okay. Reaching for the sound of my voice. Okay. Create that space across the top of your back. Okay, but keep that chest nice and tall. And slow breath in. Slow breath out. Plant those toes. Inhale to stand up, lean back, open up your heart. Exhale, swan dive down, let yourself melt into your thighs. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen that spine. Step those feet mat distance apart, splay the toes to the sides. As you exhale, bend those knees, coming into Malasana or Buddha squat. How's everyone doing so far? Good. How's the pace? Is the pace okay? Do you guys want to go faster or slower? What do you guys want to do? Tell me if we're good. If with thumbs up or thumbs down. Up. Okay. Good. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah. Try rocking side to side if you need to just, create a little bit more movement in those hips. Okay. We didn't really work on the hips too much yet. But how's everyone's shoulders feel so far? Good? Good? Okay. Awesome. Nice deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, I want you to release a little bit farther down, okay? Just let yourself relax. Try not to engage any muscle activity here. I want you to release into the pose. Okay. You might, rock back and forth. That's completely fine. I just want you to let your hips open up and relax. So the only thing that I want you to do is just maybe push those elbows a little bit more into your thighs or into your knees to help open up. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale. And 1 more breath in. And then as you exhale, let's plant those hands. Okay, straighten those legs, parallel those feet, and fold forward. Okay, inhale halfway up, lengthen your spine, step your feet, inner hip distance apart. Okay, exhale, fold 1 more time. Then inhale, stand all the way up, bring those arms over your head, reach through those fingertips. Then exhale, bring those hands to your heart center, Samastiti. Okay. Go ahead and get a sip of water, and then we can go ahead and do another flow. Still doing good, everyone? Yes? Cool. Okay. All right. You ready for a third one? All right, let's go ahead and come into our mountain pose, okay? So roll those shoulders back, open up that chest. Okay, let's actually do one of our beginning breaths, okay? So let's go ahead and inhale those shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, pull them back, send them down our spine. A nice tall spine. Okay. Open heart, rooting down to the soles of our feet, growing tall to the crown of our head. Okay, arms are down at our sides, fingers are splayed apart. We're trying to reach down towards our ankles with our hands. Remember to engage those two bandhas here, okay? You have your Uddiyana Bandha, which is your which is your core lock. You have your actually I forgot what it is. Your other bandha, the tuck the pelvis under. Mula Bandha, thank you. There we go. So Mula Bandha, okay? You have that pelvic tilt, that pelvic floor lock, okay? Because I want you to keep that spine nice and straight, nice and tall, but I also want you to keep that core and that diaphragm really engaged here, okay? Deep breath in through your nose as you expand through those lungs. Full, complete exhales as you pull your navel towards your spine. If you want, you can go ahead and bring your hands onto your belly if you want. You just feel the movement, or you can keep your hands as you exhale. You feel everything just hugging back towards your center. One more breath. Full, complete exhale. And then go ahead and bring those hands down to your sides if they're not already there. Awesome job. Inhale those arms up over your head. Extend through those fingertips. As you exhale, let's swan dive down, hinging at our hips, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen that spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to the top of your plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to lift the chest up, open your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips into the sky, downward facing dog. From here, let's bring that right leg into the sky as you breathe in. Let's bend your knee and stack your hips. We're not flipping the dog, we're just opening up our hips in the front of our body, okay? Send that gaze underneath your left arm. Nice deep breath in through your nose here. As you exhale, I want you to bring that knee towards your nose, okay? Crouching tiger, trying to make that connection. Okay, come onto the ball of your back foot as you do this. Inhale, back up to three-legged dog. Extend through your back heel, okay? Exhale, step your right foot to the front of your mat. Pivot down on your back heel. Let's straighten the right leg and come right into sky archer pose. Okay, so open up that right side body. As you exhale, I want you to bring your arms to a T. And then start to hinge at your hips and then bring your right arm as far forward as you can. Land it down wherever you feel comfortable and open up to triangle pose. Okay, make sure that your hips are stacked one on top of another. Okay? Lengthen through your fingertips. I want you to create that space for yourself here, okay? This is a forward fold, but this is also a twist. Okay, we're also lengthening. Nice deep breath in through your nose here. As you exhale, I want you to plant that left hand down and bend into your right knee and pivot off of your back heel. We're going to come right into dragonfly twist again. Okay, so open up here. And deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, let's plant our right hand down inside our right foot. Pivot back down on your left heel. Okay, we're going to come into side angle. So lift that left arm into the sky. Okay. And then exhale it over your head. If you need to come up onto your forearm, onto your knee, please go ahead and do so. And deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, pivot off of your back heel and swing those arms back behind you, okay? So we're coming into Iron Man, okay? So a version of lightning bolt, okay? Nice deep breath in here. Full complete exhale. As you inhale, let's lift the chest up and the gaze towards the sky. Exhale, plant the back heel down, open up to warrior two. Deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, let's go ahead and come into eagle arm. So I want you to bring that left arm underneath your right. Interlace those palms if you can. Okay? Deep breath in through your nose. Lean back, open up. Exhale, waterfall down again. Okay? So try to bring those arms parallel to the mat below you. Okay? So you want to open up that low back and those hips as well as the top of your back and your shoulders. Okay? Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale. Let's stay here for one more breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and release that bind. Plant your hands down on either side of your right foot. Put your back heel up and then step your right foot back. Okay, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to rise up. Okay, open up that chest. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips into the sky, downward dog. All right, on the left side, let's bring that left leg into the air as you breathe in, okay? Extend through that left heel. Bend that left knee, stack your hips, okay? Open up the front hip flexor. Send that gaze underneath your right arm. Nice deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, I want you to bring your knee towards your nose. Come onto your ball of your right foot. Then inhale back up to three-legged dog. Remember, we're doing this very slowly, linking breath with movement. Exhale, step your left foot to the front of your mat. Pivot down on your back heel. We're straightening the left leg and coming right into our sky archer here, okay? Extend through that left side body. And stay here for one full exhale. Another breath in. Exhale, arms come to a T. Then we're hinging on our hips, bringing our left arm as far forward as we can, then planting it down wherever we feel comfortable, and then peeling that right arm up to the sky for triangle pose. You make sure that your right hip is stacked on top of your left. Okay. You're opening up that chest. Try not to collapse down towards your left shoulder. Try to peel yourself open. Lengthen through that right hand. Okay. Pull your right shoulder blade back towards the center of your spine. Okay. Take one more breath in here. As you exhale, plant your right hand down onto your mat. Bend your left knee and pivot off your back heel. We're opening up as we breathe in to dragonfly twist again on this side. Okay, so stay here for a moment. Remember, I want you to really extend through that right heel. Keep that right leg straight if you can. Twist a little bit open, okay? A little bit more open to the left. Okay, feel that movement in your spine. Okay, opening up the front of your chest. Lengthening through those fingertips on your left hand. One more inhale. Exhale, let's go ahead and bring that left hand down inside our left foot. We pivot down on the back heel and inhale our right arm to the sky for side angle, okay? Now, if you need to bring your forearm onto your knee, please go ahead and do so, okay? On your next exhale, extend that right arm over your head. You really get that nice diagonal line of energy from the bottom of your toes to the tips of your fingers. Okay. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, I want you to pivot off of your back heel, okay? Swing those arms behind you. We're coming into that Iron Man pose, okay? So your chest is over your left thigh. Okay, you're lengthening through your back heel, okay? Extending through there, okay? But growing tall to the crown of your head. I want you to lengthen through both sides of your body. As you inhale, let's peel that chest up, send that gaze up towards the sky. One more breath in. As you exhale, let's pivot down on the back heel and come into warrior two. Okay, so you're still bent in that left knee. Okay, deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, bring the right hand underneath, or the right arm underneath your left arm this time, okay? So we're coming into eagle arms. As you inhale, we lift up and lean back. We open up the front of our body. Okay, as you exhale, you're going to waterfall down. Try to bring those hands parallel to the floor below. Okay? Nice deep breath in through your nose. Try to pull your left hip a little bit farther back behind you as you breathe out. Opening up that low back and creating that space in between each one of your vertebrae. Feeling that openness across the top of your back and your shoulder. One more breath in. As you exhale, let's go ahead and release that bind and plant those hands down on the other side of your foot. Pivot off your back heel and step back top of your plank. Okay, let's do that at least one more time on either side. Okay, moving through your vinyasa. Meeting me in downward facing dog. When you are ready, let's bring that right leg into the sky as you breathe in. Bend that knee and stack those hips. As you exhale, bring that knee towards your nose. Come onto the ball of your left foot. Inhale, back up to three-legged dog. Exhale, step that right foot to the front of your mat. Pivot down on your back heel. Stand up and straighten that right leg and bring that right arm over your head for Sky Archer. As you exhale, those arms come to a T. Hinge at those hips. Bring that hand down wherever you feel comfortable. Peel that left arm up to the sky. Triangle pose. As you exhale, let's bring that left hand down to your mat. Pivot off your back heel. Bend into the right knee. Right arm goes up. Dragonfly twist. Exhale, that right hand comes down either onto your mat or onto your knee. The forearm onto your knee. Pivot down on the back heel. Inhale that left arm up to the sky for a side angle. Then exhale it over your head to extend that side angle. Let's stay here for one more breath. I want you to feel that nice long line of energy here. And then as you exhale, let's swing those arms back behind us. Pivot off of that back heel. Okay, Iron Man pose. Deep breath in through your nose. Full complete exhale as you extend through your left heel. Keep that left leg straight. Okay. Inhale to lift that chest and that gaze up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, let's pivot down on that back foot and come into warrior two. And make sure that you have your hips squared off to the long edge of your mat. Let's stay here for another breath, okay? Look at how you feel, or focus on how you feel in this pose, okay? Are you rooting down through the four corners of both of your feet? Okay? Is your right knee collapsing down towards your center? If it is, I want you to try to pull back, to the outside of your right hip. So you're still softening those shoulders, extending through those fingertips. Nice deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, I want you to bring that left arm underneath your right, coming into those eagle arms. Inhale to lean back, open up that chest and that heart. Exhale, we're hinging at the hips, we're waterfalling down. Okay, we're opening up our low back so those forearms are coming parallel to the mat below us, okay? We're not trying to get those fingertips to the ground, we're trying to get the forearms towards the ground. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale. Go ahead and release that bind. Okay, surround your right foot. Come off your back heel and step back. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, peel your chest up, open your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift those hips, downward facing dog. Left side this time. Inhale the left leg into the sky. Bend that knee, stack those hips, and the gaze underneath your left arm. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, knee comes to your nose, come onto the ball of your right foot. Inhale, back up, three-legged dog. Extend through that left heel. Exhale, step your left foot through the front of your mat, pivot down on your back. Straighten that left leg and bring that left arm over your head for Sky Archer. Exhale, arms come to a T. You hinge at those hips. Bring that left hand down where you feel comfortable. Feel that right arm up to the sky as you open up. Okay, take another breath, okay? Lengthen through those fingertips, okay? Pull the shoulder blade back towards the center of your spine. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, plant that right hand down, bend into the left knee. Open up to dragonfly twist on your left hand side. As you exhale, that forearm can come onto your left knee. You pivot down on your back heel. Inhale that right arm up to the sky for a side angle pose. And then as you exhale, bring that arm over your head. Take one more breath in here. And then as you exhale, I want you to pivot off your back heel and swing those arms behind your body. Keep that chest over your left thigh. Extend through those fingertips and engage those triceps. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale. Inhale to lift that chest up towards the sky. Maybe the gaze goes with it. Exhale, you come onto your back heel. You open up to warrior two. Okay, make sure that your hips are squared off to the long edge of your mat. Rooting down through all four corners of your feet. Deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, that right arm goes underneath the left. You connect at the palms of the back of your hands. You inhale to lean back, send the gaze up towards the sky. You exhale and hinge at your hips. Bring those forearms parallel to the ground below. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale. Let's take her for one more breath. Nice, expansive inhale. And then as you exhale, release that bind, surround your left foot, and step back to the top of your plank. Let's lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to peel that chest up, open your heart. As you exhale this time, splay those knees, let those heels kiss, child's pose. Okay, extend those arms out in front of you, let your forehead melt down into your mat. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale through your nose. Take one more breath in. Full, complete exhale. Let's go ahead and bring those hands underneath our shoulders. Gently press ourselves up to a tabletop pose. Okay? We're going to do very minimal balancing movements, but I want to just open up your shoulders a little bit more, okay? So let's go ahead and we're going to start on our right knee and our left hand, okay? So go ahead and extend that left leg out behind you, but pushing down into the ball of your left foot first, okay? Make sure that you keep those hips squared off to the short end of your mat. All right, when you are ready, you lift that left leg behind you, so it's parallel to the floor below. Extend that right arm out in front of you. Okay, deep breath in through your nose. Lengthen through both sides of your body. As you exhale, I want you to bend that left knee and bring that heel towards your bum, and then connect and then grab it with your right hand. Okay. As you inhale, I want you to push that foot into your right hand and open up to the right. I want you to feel that opening in the right or in the front of your right shoulder. Okay, so send that gaze over your right shoulder if you can, or maybe just out towards your right or in front of you. If you need a little bit more balance and steadiness, send the gaze down towards your left hand. Okay. One more deep breath in. I want you to push into that hand. Okay, open up. Okay, as you exhale, release that bind, come back into bird dog just for a second, and then release down to tabletop pose. Okay, let's go ahead and extend that right leg behind us, pushing into the ball of your right foot. Keep those hips squared off. When you are ready, inhale that leg up so it's parallel to the mat below, and then extend that left arm out in front of you. Okay, deep breath in through your nose to lengthen through both sides of your body. As you exhale, I want you to bend that right knee and bring that heel towards your bum. Then grab that heel with that foot with your left hand. Okay? So I want you to send that gaze over your left shoulder if you can. Push that foot into your palm and then inhale. twist open. A nice deep breath in here. Okay, send that breath into wherever you need it most. Okay, maybe it's into your quad, maybe it's into your shoulder, okay, maybe it's into your back. Just focus on your breath and how your body feels. Nice deep breath in. Full complete exhales out. One more breath in, push that foot into that hand. And then exhale, go ahead and release that spine. Come back into bird dog for one inhale. Okay, extend through both sides of your body. Then exhale, bring it on down. Okay, coming to the top of your table. Let's inhale that gaze and those sit bones up towards the sky. Drop that belly towards your mat. Exhale, tuck those toes or tuck the chin, round your spine. Push away from the mat through your hands. One more breath in here. Look up towards the sky. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. All right, inhale to a neutral tabletop position. Okay, full complete exhale here. Bring that right arm up to the sky, open up. And then as you exhale, let's thread that arm underneath our body, coming onto our right shoulder and our right side of our face. Send that left arm over your head, pushing yourself back towards your heels. Okay, opening up the right shoulder here. If you want a little bit more, go ahead and extend that left arm up to the sky. And then as you exhale, you bend that arm behind your back and bring your hand into your hip crease on the right side to open up the front of your left shoulder as well. Nice deep breath in through your nose. Full complete exhale. If you have that bind, go ahead and release it, bringing that left arm up to the sky. As you exhale, plant that left hand underneath your shoulder. Peel that right arm back up to the sky, opening up the front of your right shoulder. Then exhale, bring down to that right hand. Let's go to the left side. Inhale that left arm up to the sky, open up. As you exhale, let's thread that needle. Okay, come onto your left shoulder and your left temple. Extend your arm over your head. Push that weight back towards your heels. Okay, put that weight into your left shoulder. Okay, if you want the extra stretch, then go ahead and inhale your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bend that arm behind your back and bring that hand into your hip crease. Peel your shoulder open. Deep breath in through your nose. Full complete exhale out. If you have that bind, go ahead and release it now, inhaling that right arm up to the sky. Exhale, planting that hand underneath your shoulder. Inhale to lift yourself up, bringing that left arm up to the sky, opening up. Exhale, planting that hand down. Walking those knees together, coming onto your right hip, swinging those legs around to the front of your mat. Okay, extending those legs out in front of you. Let's inhale, those arms up to the sky. Lift that torso up out of your sit bones. As you exhale, hands at your waist. Okay, bring your hands wherever they feel comfortable, whether they're on your shins, your ankles, or around the back of your feet. Inhale to come halfway up, lengthen that spine. Exhale, bend at the elbows, pull yourself forward. Okay, open up that low back, then let your head hang heavy down towards your legs. Take 3 deep Ujjayi breaths through into the entire chain of your spine here. Feel the expansion of your lungs. As you exhale, I want you to feel yourself just compressing back down. Slow, intentional inhale. Inhale, come halfway up. Release the bind. Exhale, nice tall spine. Okay. Go ahead and bring the soles of our feet together. Okay. Bring those hands around the backs of our feet. As we inhale, we're going to lengthen through the crown of our head. Okay? As you exhale, you're only hinging at your hips, okay? Bring those elbows into your legs to help open up your hips a little bit more. Okay, keep that gaze about a foot or two in front of you. So your neck is in line with your spine. As you inhale, I want you to try to grow a little bit taller through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, let's try to hinge a little bit farther forward, but keeping that spine nice and long. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale. Inhale to come back up to a nice tall spine. All right, go ahead and bring those hands behind your back this time. All right, keep those feet together. Just let your head drop back in between your shoulders and let your hips open up and relax. Okay, so try to like rock your pelvis under here, okay? Just to give yourself a little bit more opening of your hips. Okay, so this is more of a hip opener than a back bend. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale out. One more breath in. As you exhale, I want you to just gently tuck your chin towards your chest. And as you inhale, I want you to come all the way back up, nice tall spine. And extend those legs out in front of you. Let's bring those arms back up over our head. Extend through those fingertips and lift that torso up out of your sit bones. Okay, keep that length. As you exhale, bring those arms down to your sides. Okay. One more time. Deep breath in through your nose. Extend through those fingertips. Lift those sit bones up out of, or that torso up out of your sit bone. Keep the length. Exhale, bring them down to your sides. The final time. Deep breath in through your nose. Really grow tall through the crown of your head. Keep the length. Bring those arms parallel to the floor below. Then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, make your way down onto your mat, letting your head be the last thing that hits the ground. Once you get there, extend those arms over your head, point through those toes, reach through those fingers. Nice full body stretch here. Then go ahead and bend those knees into your chest, wrapping those arms around your shins, nice big hug. Maybe you can rock side to side, massaging that tailbone. And then bring the soles of your feet up towards the sky. Grab the outsides of your feet. Bend those knees under your arms, coming into happy baby. Either stay at center or you can rock side to side and just massage the entire length of your spine here. And go ahead and release those hands down to your sides. Okay, bring those knees back into your chest. Take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, let's go ahead and just gently let them fall to the right side of your mat, letting your left shoulder blades stay grounded into your mat. Just leave the gaze up towards the sky if you want. Just close the eyes and just let yourself melt. Coming back to a natural breathing rhythm from here on out. On your next inhale, bring those knees back up through to center. And then gently, as you exhale, let them come over to the left side. Okay, root down through your right shoulder blade, gaze up towards the sun, eyes are closed. Just let yourself melt here for a few more breaths. Go ahead and bring your knees back up to the center. Maybe hugging them into your chest one final time. And then one leg at a time, extending those legs out to the front corners of your mat. Arms come down to your sides, palms facing up towards the sky. Taking a deep breath in through your nose as you close your eyes. And then as you exhale, let's sigh that breath out our mouth. And take rest. Shavasana. Slowly begin to bring some movement back into your physical body. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Turning your head from side to side. Bringing those arms up over your head for one more full body stretch. Then hugging those knees into your chest one more time. And then rolling onto your right side, using your arm as a pillow to gently blanket your head. Staying here for another breath or two to finish the awakening process. And when you are ready, leading with your heart, gently pressing yourself up to a nice comfortable seat at the front of your mat. Eyes remaining closed, hands at your heart center. Thanking yourself for taking the time out of your day to come onto your mat. To nourish your body, your mind, and your soul, one breath and one asana at a time. Having gratitude for all that you are and all that you have in this life, and anything you can and will become, by believing in yourself and knowing that you can do anything you put your mind to, as long as you have control over your breath. One more time together, deep breath in through our nose. As we exhale, we sigh it out our mouth. Thank you so much for letting me guide you through your practice today. May the light in me honor the light in each and every one of you. Namaste, my friends. Happy day.